Hey guys, it's Austin, and today I'm going to be talking about the St. Francis Xavier University in Nova Scotia. I think it's actually one of the most haunted places there because I've heard a lot of interesting stories about it, and I also have some student stories that I'm going to read to you that crazy stuff that students have experienced. So here we go, let's cut right into this. Legend has it that one of the sisters was in love with a priest, but she was so overcome with guilt over the affair that she jumped from a balcony to her death in Gamour Hall. Some even say that the priest went on to kill himself as well, due to the overwhelming guilt and grief he felt in both his lover's and unborn child's death. An apparition of a priest has often been seen lurking around the school's spiraled stairway. They are now known as the Blue Nun and the Red Priest. Every year, freshmen report a ghostly figure in a glowing blue drifting through their dorm rooms. Sounds of footsteps walking the halls at night, hearing disembodied voices in hallways, and stifled giggles in the hallways when no one was there. Whoa, that is creepy. Could you imagine hearing giggles in the hallway and it's like night and no, just... Okay, now I'm gonna get to the student stories. That's just like the background of the deaths that happened and who's died there. Here are the student stories. A recent resident of St. Francis had a particularly haunting experience in her room. In the wee hours of the morning, about to fall asleep, she heard a crash. Turning her head, she saw that a cup had fallen to the ground, its plastic lid and straw separated on the floor. Too afraid to pick it up, she left the distinct pieces there. The next day, she recounted this story to her friend. Upon hearing, he remembered that he had borrowed a dish from her and returned her cup. The same cup that she had seen fall in her room the night before, and the same cup she had passed in order to visit this friend. A seemingly mundane yet inexplicable event that can only be attributed to paranormal happenings. Another student whose books and papers regularly rearranged themselves, what the heck, reported waking up in the middle of the night to find a specter with red glowing eyes hovering over his bed. The figure pointed at him and disappeared. That sounds a lot like sleep paralysis. I don't know, like, tell me if I'm wrong, but if you guys have ever had sleep paralysis, you'll know what I'm talking about. In 2010, students attending a residence hall meeting were interrupted by what sounded like an antique phone ringing. An RA followed the sound to a second floor payphone, but the ringing had stopped. Subsequent investigation found that the only public phone capable of receiving incoming calls was on the third floor, and that phone's ringer did not match what the students heard. Misbehaving electronics are apparently a reoccurring theme with the ghost. Students report lights and appliances turning on in the middle of the night, including a television that had been unplugged. Other phenomena include objects moving around on their own, including textbooks and pushpins being strewn across dorm room floors. Doors slam, water faucets turn on, and chairs rearrange themselves. So as you guys can tell, there is a lot of stuff that happens in this place. I would love to visit it. Unfortunately, it is way too far away. Maybe someday when I can travel a lot more and, you know, get to explore this kind of a place, that'd be really cool. We actually have a haunted university here in Lethbridge where I live, and I'm planning on filming it one of these days, so there's a little sneak peek for you guys. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, found it super creepy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!